This morning I had an extremely short etheric projection. So I projected, or I left my body and entered the etheric, or I guess the substructure of physical matter reality. I did the indirect method like normal, and then taught Alchemy Systems meditation, got through that, and then I just continued on with the indirect method for, I don't know, 30 more minutes, as well as visualizing my visualizing light in my pineal gland and kind of brightening and vibrating that. So I was doing that for quite some period of time, and then I began hearing like sounds like and they would come quicker and then more quicker, and then I was fully vibrating. It was a very light, subtle vibration. So the first sound was some sort of weird modulated sound, and then the vibratory sounds came, and then my whole body was vibrating lightly, and then I began moving backwards, and I got caught up in everything that's around me. I got caught up in the sheepskin, and as I was exiting my body, I was still completely aware of my breath, and I was getting caught up in my breath, and my etheric body was very de-energized, I guess, and I was trying to move away. I was down there, kind of to the left, and I was trying to move away from my body, and I wasn't getting very far, and I was still aware of my breath. It was very strange because I was aware of both my breath and my etheric body at the same time, and I was also caught up in some of the etheric objects around here, particularly the sheepskin. And so I had a bit of vision as I was moving backwards. I opened my etheric eyes. That was kind of tricky to do without opening my physical eyes because I was still aware of my physical breath. So I was able to open my etheric eyes, and so I was seeing myself sort of caught up in the sheepskin, and then I was seeing myself move, and I was trying to escape like the magnetic pull of my physical body, and I didn't get very far, and then I got pulled right back into body. And so I couldn't get back out, so I just began meditating for, I laid perfectly still and sort of visualized myself back out of body, and meditated for a bit more, and then I began doing the indirect method, but nothing would work. I just remained awake in my body meditating for the duration of the time. So yeah, I guess my etheric body was just very de-energized. The vibrations were very subtle vibrations this time, with a little bit of sound. But yeah, not a terribly interesting experience, a very de-energized experience. That's all for this journal entry.